Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Dowd. I just got done phonics dancing and I hope you did too. That means it's time for word work. Yesterday we started to learn about suffixes. You take a root word, put the suffix at the end. That makes sending instead of send. So we'll write our root word and then we'll add those letters to the end of it. First word, let's write is kicking. Kicking. I have to tell you, it has to start with a K because if it started with a C, that C would make that S sound. Because there's an I after it, it has to be a K, so it makes the K sound. If you have a wimpy vowel, you need a CK, not just a K, you need a CK. There's kick, there's that ick, and I want ing, ing, ing. I know that's a hunk and chunk, but did you know it's also a suffix? Let's go ahead and bracket that root word and box in our suffix right there, kick, ing. Next word, sweeten. I want to sweeten up my coffee. Let's spell sweet first. Starts with that consonant cluster, sw. It does have my party bees, sweet. N, N. I want to sweeten up my coffee. I'm gonna hunk and chunk that EE, underline that SW. Let's go ahead and bracket sweet, and then N is my suffix, sweet N. You take a root word, put the suffix at the end. That makes sending instead of send. All right, next one, let's write colorful, colorful. I know this has to be a C because there's an O after it, which means this is a smarty C, which would make that K sound. Here's color, and then full, F-U-L. Color is my root word, full is my suffix right there. Colorful. Last word, let's write safely, safely. Safe. Now that's a saf. Here's safely. What do you think the root word is? It's safe. What is my suffix? It's ly. Kick, kicking. Sweet, sweeten. Color, colorful. Safe, safely. You know, I'm looking at sending. Here it is with that ing. Not only is it a hunk and chunk, but it's a suffix. You know, I love this. 3 hunks and chunks. I've got teacher. You know, my root word is teach. This one doesn't say teacher. Oh, box that in. ER is your suffix. ES now is your suffix. We have teaches, and then here, there's teaching. And you know what? I'm just so used to hunking and chunking, the hunk and chunk. But did you realize that ER and ing, even though they're hunks and chunks, they're also suffixes that can be at the end of a root word. Handful, what do you think? Hand is my root word. And just like we wrote colorful, F-U-L is the suffix. Here's hand, ed, handed. All right, what suffix do you hear at the end of the root word? All right, pretty easy. We've seen this now twice. What if I say cheerful? Cheerful. Just write the suffix for me. Full is F-U-L. Here's cheer. Full. Hunks and chunks everywhere. There's your root word and there's your suffix. What do you hear at the end of brighten? Brighten. I hope you said E-N. And this is going to be kind of tricky. We're going to run out of room. But here's bright. N. You see that I-G-H-T, that B-R? I'm going to bracket in the root word bright and box in N. Last one, foxes, foxes. I hope you said E-S. Here it is, fox, as fox is the root word. That ES is the suffix. All right, what's my nocturnal pattern? Nocturnal, I'm up all night. Those are animals asleep in the day and awake in the evening. So if I have a bat, you know my patterns start with A. The moon is not a bat. Changing that pattern, shape up, it's a B. What do you think would come next? These are the same, so it would be B. An owl is not a moon. Different shape, so I'm going to change this to C. C, another owl, C. And what do you think the skunk would be? It would be D. Bats, owls, and skunks are all nocturnal. All right, what's my sum? A couple of different strategies here. I have 55 plus 5 plus 20. So I'm going to use my 10 sticks and ones. Here's 50. Here's 55. If I add another 5, so 55 and 5, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. Then plus 20. If I was at 60, 70, 80. Here's the other thing I could have done. I could have said 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. I know this is 60. 60, and if I just want to count on, I can say 70, 80. What if I had 36 plus 4? Let's add these two numbers up. 36 to find the sum, 37, 38, 39, 40. If I have 40 right here, and I add another 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I could have also just counted on from 40 when I found my sum with 36 plus 4, 40, 50, 60, 70. What about 28 plus 2? Let's just add on 28, 29, 30. Now I want to add another 40. So I have 30 right here, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 again. When I knew I had 30 right there, just to prove to you, 30 plus 40 is 70. All right, 87 plus 3, 87, 88, 89, 90. If I have 90 and I count on by 10, 90, 100. Let's take a look at that here. Here is my 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I add that 10 and I get my hundredths board. All right, here is your read and solve. Key numbers, keywords. Good morning, sleep tight. There are 8 nocturnal animals right here. 8 nocturnal animals asleep in my neighborhood. Some are bats, some are owls, and some are skunks, just like from our pattern. So if I have 8, how many of those night creatures could be skunks, owls, and bats? Here's my 8. What I can do is just break this down. I'll need 3 sets. So I could do this. I could say 2 plus 3 plus 3. I can't have the number 0 because I do know some are skunks, bats, and owls. But maybe I want to put 1 right there and move this over. I'm just manipulating my 1's cubes right here. If you used 8 crayons, 8 pencils, 8 of anything, you could make 3 sets, just dividing them up to come up with another way to get to 8. Here I have 3 plus 4 plus 1. Have a great day.